everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Mel. Thank you so much for joining me today for my stats game for May. Let's get into it. So, if you've been around for this year, you will know that I have begun playing this stats game, which is to keep track of my reading and to try and make sure that I'm reading a little bit more diversely, and also just to keep track of my goals and all of that sort of thing. So the idea is that I have this list down here that I want to try and focus on, and for each month that I read a book that correlates, that has something that's down the line, I will get one of the lines over here, and then once I have 3 lines in each one of those, once I have 3 lines, I get to put a magnet, and once I have filled up this space here with magnets, then I get to pull a prize out of my prize box and do that prize. However, if at any point in the year, each month, I don't read a book that corresponds to either of those, the first one being LGBTQIA+, so it must have LGBTQIA+ representation, or BIPOC, so Black, Indigenous, Person of Colour, so the author must be Black or Indigenous or Person of Colour. So if I don't read a book that has either of those representations, then I lose a magnet. So yeah, so far this year I have not had a situation where that happened, but hopefully it continues. So let's go through all of the books that I read in the month of May, and we'll see how that went. I'm just opening up my journal page with all of the book reviews. So the first book that I read in the month of May was The Song of Achilles. The Song of Achilles was not written by a BIPOC author. It does, however, have LGBTQIA+ representation. The 2 main characters, Achilles and Patroclus, are in a relationship, so that's a line there. It wouldn't really be classified as neurodiverse. No mental or physical health. Australian Aboriginal, no. It is not translated, or I didn't read a translated version of it. It was written in England, in English even. I think it was written in England. I think Madeline Miller is English, but that's neither here nor there. Not a graphic novel or manga. Didn't read it via audio. It isn't a short story or verse. It is not out of my comfort zone. It is a literary fiction. Definitely didn't meet buzzword. I'm doing really badly with that one. And finished TBR will come last. So that's at least one line, so that's a good start. Then we have The Paris Apartment, which is not written by a BIPOC author, not LGBTQIA+, not neurodiverse, no mental or physical health rep, not Australian Aboriginal author, not an Australian Aboriginal author, not translated, not a graphic novel or manga, didn't read it on audio, not a short story or verse, not really out of my comfort, didn't meet buzzword, and finished TBR is, well, that doesn't count this month because I didn't have a TBR, didn't do my roll of reads. Alright. Next up we have Radiance, not written by BIPOC, not LGBTQIA+, rep, not neurodiverse, mental physical health, I wouldn't say not really, no. Not written by an Australian Aboriginal author, not translated, not a graphic novel or manga, didn't read it on audio, not a short, is it a short story? I don't think it's a short story, no. I mean, it is actually relatively short, but I don't think that's really what people mean. It was fantasy romance. It was more, I don't think it's really out of my comfort zone, no. Buzzword, no. Finished TBR, we're not worrying about it. Then we had Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. Again, not written by a BIPOC author. No LGBTQIA+ rep. No neurodiverse rep. No mental or physical health rep, I wouldn't say. Not written by an Australian Aboriginal author. Not translated. Not a graphic novel or a manga. Didn't read it on audio. Is not short story or verse. Is not out of my comfort zone. Didn't fit buzzword, and yeah. Not doing very well so far. The Alibi Girl by CJ Skuse. I don't think that fits any of those either. No, I'm not going to even go through because no, it doesn't. Although, no, I don't think it fits any. The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary doesn't fit any of those either. Gosh, this is not going very well. I did start, but I did DNF Rosewater by Tade Thompson. So that is a BIPOC. Tade Thompson is a BIPOC author. I'm going to count it because I stopped reading it because I wasn't really enjoying it. I didn't feel like I particularly wanted to continue reading it. So it's not a situation of you know, I didn't get around to it, I couldn't be bothered. I just didn't really like it, so I'm counting that one, which means I don't have to worry about this, which means, let's see, now that was already counted for. I get one more magnet because I have 3 lines next to LGBTQIA+. So that's exciting. I'm running low on my nice magnets, but that is okay. I do have this one. And there's a magnet. We're getting close. Yeah, so at least I didn't have to have a loser magnet, but I don't think I did super well that in May. But anyway, yeah, that was my game. Nice, short, sweet video for you today. Please let me know in the comments below what you think of the game, how you think I'm going. Is there anything you think I should add to my goals? Since it's the middle of the year, you know, it's the time when we start to kind of think about and reflect on our goals, so do let me know if you think I should change anything or add anything, etc. If you would like to leave me a comment but you don't know what, then leave me some kind of tree emoji, because we have little trees on the magnets here. All of my social media details are listed in the description below, so if you'd like to go and follow me on any of those other platforms, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.